Slow and quiet does it. We'll go another round. Got their attention. These will keep. I'd have to ditch something. A figurine. You look fierce for such a little thing. Something tells me this is Bergman's missing hunters. Brew that up later. Feels like a sunburn. I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Broken, do you?
Boys! That con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell broken junk?
Broken junk?
This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
That wasn't a warning.
All right, Outlander. Yay, Bergren.
My shield's down. Gotta get rid of the tower. That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergren's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we're traveling to the Sundom.
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergren.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tulamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw, and...
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergren was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's gotta keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The bloody snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Got too much. Ready. Good. Neat. I'll shake it out later.
Outlander. It would be my honor to speak with you.
None of the southern tribes rival the some are skilled in their own way.
Does me good to see you. It's been a long
Would you do me the honor of considering their... I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place?
Well, perhaps it should be. I confess. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself?
Perhaps I did. What a strange thing it is to be a...
This machine, the claws beneath.
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a...
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past.
We?
Me. Every few years, the claw... My friend became the third.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone...
No, I am no longer a... The Banuk blood in my veins screams, and dead men see...
All right, Umnak.
I've no doubt you can do the whispers I've heard say...
The Oseram, with their ridiculous ideas about women. How many great warriors have they ignored?
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you? I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. I like the more unusual stuff. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission
I've got a nice rail.
Are you serious? Okay. Right. So, believe it or not, she's...
What's with the she's?
Oh. Pop says all weapons are girls. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
So, let's say someone you know
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark. I won't lie. She's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird, and I know where one is.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back?
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her.
Thought you'd never ask.
I think I can manage that. Remind me what we need to fix up?
That Thunderjaw's mandible.
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet.
This forge fire view...
Like I said, a bellowback snout ought to do it.
So we need parts for...
That's right. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the valley. I'll pack and meet you out there.
Okay.
Whoever does eventually kill the claws beneath. The song will echo.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
So,
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the sun. We tried to break through. I made the call to push. I had hoped to.
What happened to Araya when she...
As a shaman, the Karja used her. They made her...
She survived.
She endured by
What do you think is...
I do not know. Machines and death.
And if we do find this...
Then perhaps we should put...
For what...
So
hard to believe that Inatut could kill that Karja.
We meet again. There's something awe-inspiring about a machine.
Welcome. These lands belong to all who are able to survive them. Good to see you.
Should dismount. I'll get enough strange looks as it is.
Aloy, this is it. It's not a chance I would have had. No, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me? Or...
Yes, of course. I only wish it had not been. You were wise to let him come, and so have I.
Aratak told me you were a cap...
For Aratak, it all comes back when all else is lost. And
What did the war do?
he cut away everything. No Banu Kazm. It is said he endured instead. He's right.
Now that I'm chief...
Aratak would never have but you were not Aratak. And Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north. The young shaman of the...
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we... His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the
What about you?
No. But he impressed. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We said... And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to...
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous, but also brilliant. Skilled. Anyone else I would warn off.
I'll keep that in mind, hooray. What are we gonna find up there, Araya?
Ruins. Machines. For beyond it lies the...
It hasn't been easy for you.
It was all to hear her this time.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once... Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
What was this place?
The Spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Metal pillars. Tall as Benear's cliffs. I still don't like it. Here, up and over.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes and ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the Old Ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Thank you.